Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Elizabeth and it's actually my first video that I'm creating for this channel. So welcome, don't be harsh on me, I'll be trying my best and be the most professional YouTuber, Sims tuber out here. Yeah, basically I've been always obsessed with Sims, that's why I decided to, why not just share with everyone my hobby. Maybe someone will like it. I'm not sure yet which type of content I'm gonna be sharing, because I'm not that really of a builder, but not a legacy or challenge player as well. That's why it's a bit complicated for me, but I'm happy to start with building. To be honest, I'm not that good at making an exteriors, but I tried my best in here. Just because of the video, actually. If it was just for myself, I would just maybe get something from the gallery and furnish it. But it was a challenge for me, so that was nice. Very refreshing. Yeah, and basically I've built this house for the vampire and the spellcaster. It seemed fitting with autumn and Halloween right on our door, since it's being already 15th of October. So yeah, last year I've been Lara Croft, but this year I don't even know who I wanted to be. Haven't thought about it yet. And yeah, this house was quite an inspiration because I've been looking for the costumes this year, and I saw some really good vampire costumes, so maybe it's gonna be a good idea to be a vampire this year, but not sure yet. So yeah, this was the inspiration behind this house, just actually creating something fitting for this type of year. I just love this combo that I chose, the Strangerville pack. To be honest, it's one of my favorite packs. I know, not the popular opinion, but the building stuff, especially windows, doors, it's just spectacular in this pack. I've tried to use a lot of vampire stuff, like the arch I've tried to use downstairs, but it was just quite too big, too huge and massive for this house, as it is quite small, being the 3 stories tall. It is quite small and tiny inside, considering it's fitting only 2 Sims, which I know, yeah, and it's not a starter house. I just decided to not tie myself up with the budget, just because I wanted to build something fun and more like atmospheric, if it is a word. In the kitchen, the dining is quite at the entrance. It was the best place to place a dining room. To be honest, the furnishing in this house was quite easy. I take much longer to furnish sometimes houses, but this one, it had a vibe, I had a vision, I had my Pinterest board next to me, so I was just gathering energy and inspiration from there. And yeah, like, what is wrong with the Pinterest right now these days? I've been having almost all AI pictures, like not the real houses, considering I know that there are a lot of Victorian houses in real life. Like, why am I getting all these AI pictures? But who knows? Yeah, and the color red, red, it is a lot in this house. I don't know what's happened, but it just started with this chandelier from the vampire pack, and it all went red from this time. And this rug, yeah, I never used it in my builds, but I felt that it was quite a good match, especially for this room. Now we're continuing our way to the living room. It was quite hard for me to figure out the living room, to be honest. Especially, I am a CC player, to be honest. And it is my first build actually without any CC for the long time. I think in maybe even 3 years, 4 years of playing Sims, I've always used CC because I felt the game was so empty, and it is right now, but I'm actually trying to move from all this and playing more the vanilla game. Because I've been using a lot of mods, and with this update my game just isn't responding very well to all of it. That's why I need to clear my folder. But the problem is I have too many mods, so yeah, it's only two ways for me. Either just continue playing with lag or just remove all of it. And yeah, I'm actually thinking I'm gonna try and maybe restore my mods folder, just clearing it up by 50-50. If you know, like you put the 50 out, then the next 50, and check all the time your game. In this way you can find the broken mods, all mods that you don't like to have in your game, and remove all of them. But it's been so time consuming and I've been so lazy, to be honest. And you know what I just figured out? I haven't put the computer in this house, which I think I need to do it. So if you want to download it from the gallery, it's gonna be with the computer. I'll probably put it somewhere, so don't worry guys if you want to use it for your use. So right now we're moving to the second floor, and this hallway, oh my god, it took so much energy from me. It's been so hard to furnish and figure it out, just because it was 2 tiles wide, so a bit tiny, and I tried to squeeze there the piano. So at first I wanted to make a small book nook in this corner, as you saw, but after that I just decided to put it in a more spacious room and make the most out of it, not just in the hall, considering it's gonna be very busy. This would have been my favorite room if I didn't make the one upstairs. So as we finished with the bedroom, we moved to the room next to it, which I didn't quite decided at the time I was starting to build this house what room would it be. I was thinking more of the office, and I decided just to do it the garden space. I've even put the glass roof on top. So again, maybe not really realistic for the vampire, but it is looking really good in there. And this room I just tried to do more like an activity room. There's a piano, there's a microphone, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, and just some sitting area for your Sims just to sit and enjoy. I tried layering rugs. I've never tried it, but it actually worked out really fun, because I've been thinking this rug was too small, and with this one it's just looking very good and cutesy and demure in here. And the third floor is considered to be for the Spellcaster. It has its private bathroom, area to cook their potions, and to be honest, yeah, it has this attic which I raised the floor because of the windows below it, but I believe it's worth it. It doesn't have any purpose. This room is just wow. As you can see, I tried to do it blue just to make things a bit different, but when I found this rug and how well it went with this bed and with this wallpaper, it just went so well. And I've never used this. And yeah, especially these curtains from Cats and Dogs, I believe. It all just went so well in this room. If I would have chosen the room, I would choose definitely this one. I try to spice things up with some paranormal stuff. I thought this cow plant and this like balls in the jar, I'm not sure what is it, but it's the little spellcaster, not the spellcasters, little ghosts that fly around in the haunted house. They give it to you, but I think it's random. They give a lot of stuff, and I know it just because I'm playing right now with the paranormal stuff pack, but not for this channel, just for myself, so let me know if you would like to see it. And here I just put the little laundry nook just for funsies, just because I had some free space and I thought, why not? I think for this build, the hardest part was actually the exterior and the planning of what I want to put outside, just because of the area not being that green. But I could not put the greenery and green bushes around, just because it felt so empty without it. I've actually put the little graveyard, as you can see, because of the gravestones on the back, but it all looked very nice. So right now I almost finished with the build, just doing some finishing touches like lighting up the lot and adding some more details. Oh yeah, and actually I decided to add the pond just because the space was lacking something and I couldn't figure out what, so I decided why not just to put a pond in there. And yeah, the actual backspace of the house, decided to put another dining table just because I've put the grill and I think it would be nice for your Sims just to cook and sit outside and look at this stunning background. The background, I mean the actual cliffs on this lot, because I've built it on in the world that came with the vampires. Oh yeah, you can see the name of the lot on the right top, on the left top, sorry. And as we're coming to the end of the build, I just want to thank you all for watching. Consider subscribing and leave a comment. Any feedback will be appreciated, and yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.